Stool with Matt and Nick. I need to go back to the chiropractor. My back's been fucking killing me lately.
Need to go back to the chiropractor? Now you know how I feel talking to you half the time.
Keeping it going.
You would like that. That's right up your alley.
It wasn't bad.
I actually thought it was terrible. I'm just doing my best to annoy the hell out of you with stupid word jokes, just so you understand how annoyed I am by them.
That's okay. I can take what I deal.
So yeah, I don't even know how I want to. Like, I know I got into this just pretty naturally the other day, but I don't really know how to start it in a way that's good to start the episode. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good, man. This is. What are you drinking? Because I'm over my delicious beer here right now. What are you having?
I'm sipping on some early times, a little bit on the side, but mostly I'm just going for the Coors Banquet again.
Early times on the side for the banquet beer. I mean, that sounds like it sounds like what you do like before a funeral or something. I don't know what I mean. Like,
it's all nostalgic.
It's just like I don't know why I just got that. Just drinking, whiskey at early times and going to a banquet. It just there's something very musty about that,
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have some weird fruit salad later that my great aunt brought to the table, But
like the little sandwiches with like one piece of lunch meat and a little piece of cheese, like the little silver dollar sandwiches.
Yeah,
and you get a whole platter of them.
That and just like a bowl of like mandarin orange slices and marshmallows for fucking that no one wants. But yeah, so that's my deal over here. What you got going over there, man?
I'm actually not drinking anything that delicious, but for some reason it did make me go, and that's how that whole thing started there. But I am drinking Budweiser, the king of beers right now, actually, in a bottle, which I've been finding to be oddly delightful this week. So it all started with, I was just figuring out, what I wanted to buy for beer for the week, and it's I seem to drink bottles a little bit slower, and it's not that I really need I'm not doing this out of a need to not drink. It's more that beer's expensive in Alaska and I'm trying to save money up right now. So I'm I want to get an 18-pack of bottles for the week, and I really wanted to get some MGD, but I couldn't find MGD anywhere, and I could hardly find an 18-pack of bottles anywhere, except for I found this after the third place I went. I found they just had Budweiser, and I'm I'll go for it. To tell you the truth, I have been enjoying the hell out of I don't like Budweiser in a can, but something about it in the bottle. It's a very good-looking bottle, too. It feels good. Sip them slow, and, it's working out all right. Yeah.
Right on. I don't particularly care for it anymore. Like I don't know. Budweiser's like kind of a phase beer for me personally. Like there's sometimes that I like I would say there was about 6 months that I drank it all the time, out of the bottle, like you are. And I think that had to do with my ex, who like that was the beer she insisted on. So like I kind of got used to it, but I don't know, maybe there was a literal distaste in my mouth after she left. We're like, fuck this beer, this sucks.
Man, you got to get over that shit.
No, I totally am, but all the same, like as much over that as I am, the distaste for Budweiser personally still stays. I'm not totally about it.
Well, and no, I mean, I'm telling you, I like literally just bought it because I'm like, fuck, like I can't find what I want. I'm here. I'm not gonna fucking drive around anymore, like just to get an 18 pack of cheap like beer. You know what I mean? So it's not even that cheap. It's like fucking here. It's like $25 for a goddamn 18 pack.
Oof,
but
Jesus,
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. So that, like I said, it's like not like I'm like really. It's just like I gotta like budget a little bit here with how fucking expensive the beer is, and it gets a little too easy to like, you know, even with my 4-packs, my beloved 4-packs of Red Hook, you know, that even adds up a little because it's like, oh, it's only $6 a pop, and then you get 6 of them over the course of a week, and that's fucking $35. You know?
That's $35, and like also fucking like.
10 million calories.
It's like 2 weeks worth of fucking calories as well. Which, like, I couldn't believe that when he told me that.
Yeah, insanity. So, but anyways, like this is kind of like it's a little bit of a joke, but there's some seriousness behind it. What I find is, like I said, in general, bottles I kind of just will like sip on them slower. Cans seem to like go down easier. So there's that, but also because it's not my favorite beer. Like, that also is kind of nice for, like, I'm not just going to sit down and just drink the fucking, like, you know, a 12-pack of them or whatever. Like, I literally find that I can drink 3 Budweisers and be like, huh, that was all right, you know, and then walk away from it.
So what you're saying to me is that you're using repulsion to the beer as a way of drinking less of it.
No, I would go the opposite way. You're on the right idea, but it's not that I'm repulsed by it. It's that I don't enjoy it as much. So it's more about taking the enjoyment level down a little bit, you know? But it really does. It actually, I'm not kidding. It surprises me how much better this beer is out of a bottle than it is out of a can. It's like fucking Coca-Cola in that way. Completely fucking different. You know, although Coke's better in a can than in a bottle. So, plastic bottle.
Dude,
out of a glass bottle now.
Dude, speaking of Coke, I was on, and not that kind of Coke. I was on Facebook the other day, and I had a obviously promoted post by Coca-Cola come up, and all it said was cold tip. Haha, pun on, hot tip. Coca-Cola is best enjoyed over ice. And I clicked into the comment section, and I just wanted to be a smartass by just saying, like, whoa, Coca-Cola, don't get so political. But so many real fucking losers beat me to the punch. Like, there's just, like, 8,000 comments of just, like, white dudes in southern Alabama just being like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm too white to drink Coca-Cola. I'm like, you're all so fucking stupid. Like, how do you have this? Like, I realize in calling these people out for having nothing better to do with their time that I was also in the same situation. But all the same, you're all such fucking losers that you think that you're making a fucking point by, like, just taking a random... like anything that the Coca-Cola Incorporated company, what the fuck ever says, and is, no, I'm too white. This is a fucking political statement. Go fuck yourself. You're a fucking loser. I hope your kids never talk to you because you're just living in your fucking shack. You probably go to a fucking backwoods dentist who lives in a trailer, and that's why you have no fucking teeth. Also, by the fact that you drink a lot of soda because you're so fucking concerned. That's also why you have no
ease
fucking
up
teeth.
on the backwoods dentistry, you motherfucker. But other than that, I agree with everything you're saying.
No, you have no teeth, and I hope your kids never visit you.
Well, all right.
And that's why you're so angry. Yes, you are too fucking white to drink Coca-Cola because you're white fucking trash, and trash don't fucking sell. Anyway,
just take it easy on the back. I know that most of these people are in rural areas, and I know that while I live in a rural area and I'm not like those people, a lot of the people who surround me are. But I do still need to, because I'm a person in a rural backwoods area who doesn't get to visit the dentist as much as I'd like to. I haven't lost any teeth, but that's kind of like a yet situation the way I've been feeling lately. But no, that's kind of a joke. Kind of. No, that's just where I kind of recoil a little bit during that. But I'm not disagreeing with the overall point. It's just like, hey, you don't gotta make it about where people live, okay?
All I'm saying is your tooth loss will now be sponsored by Pepsi.
Well, I think it always has been.
Not you.
No, I mean just in general, like soda, contributes to a lot of tooth loss. So I think tooth loss is already sponsors tooth decay,
exactly.
Just naturally.
Yeah, you fucking 400-pound goddamn Neanderthal. Yeah. Coke is really the enemy here.
How would here's 400 pounds. You 400-pound fucking fat ass Wisconsinite drinking fucking beer and eating cheese, you piece of shit, electing Ron Johnson to the Senate, who's been standing up for the insurrection. You goddamn fat fucking cheese eating fucking beer drinking cocksucking fucking brat motherfuckers. I'm just saying, it's not about Wisconsin. It's about it is about Wisconsin a little bit because he did elect Ron Johnson, but
I didn't. I didn't personally. I'd like to take no claim to that, but I understand. But
more to my point.
Yeah, I'm not.
More to my point.
I'm not attacked. Well, before we go too deep into this, of course, I'm just talking shit about these fuckers who have nothing better to do than take everything that Coca-Cola says and say that and just have to say something about I'm too white to drink Coca-Cola. Go fuck yourself.
Right. No, and I'm not disagreeing with your point. I'm just saying just to clean up the point. It's just because I do take it a little bit personally, it's let's leave the backwoods out of it. Everything else you're saying is fine, but not everybody who lives in the backwoods, is like that. So I'm just trying to speak up for the good people that are living in the backwoods without any teeth. You
do you, man.
I do know a few very good people that don't have any teeth. And I feel fucking horrible for them. No, I really do. I really do. It's not even. I feel awful for these people. There's, when you drink well water all the time, you don't get that fluoride. But that's also why our brains aren't in control.
Yeah. Fluoride was the precursor to the 5G brain control microchip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think fluoride actually is what caused polio.
I don't think that's true.
You think? I suppose it's good to clarify that. But no, you're right. No, you're right. It was smallpox. It was smallpox created by fluoride. That's once the government put it in the water too. Is when that happened. Yep.
Right.
I saw a really fucking funny thing today. Well, my first point was Twitter will make you feel very unoriginal, even if you were going for the joke, like, and then you see other people saying this for real. I can't tell you how many times, even though I don't use it all that often. That's all good. Have another one, but there's so many times where I see a post and I think I got the perfect joke, and then you click on it, and 100 other people have said the joke, as well. So that's very much a thing where, like, if you want to realize that you're not as original or as, like, funny as you